I recently made a video and I was sharing all about the books that we have read this past school year. That includes all of our regular read-alouds as well as some historical fiction that I added to our history course as well. But now I want to share what we will be reading in the summer and then into the next school year, and maybe definitely even the coming years, because I've got a lot of books here that I want to share, like a whole box full. So let's just get started right into the video. So first, this summer we are going to be reading Lemonade War. Keep hearing all about that one, so I definitely wanted to read that one. This one is The Summer Vacation from the Black Lagoon. This came in one of our knowledge crate boxes. They always, whenever you have knowledge crates, they always send like 5 or 6 books. So we'll read that one. And then Lawn Boy. This is a boy, he wants to become like an entrepreneur, and my girls love that idea because they have started their own like bracelet business. And so anyway, and then so we will be reading that. I'm sure there will be others, but just those so far is what we will read. And then when we're finished with that, we'll get started with this pile. And I'm not going in any particular order. I have 3 girls, like I said, and then I said you can each choose a book, and then I'll choose a book. So we all are going to take turns of which books we want, because I know there's some in this pile that none of them would choose. And so mom is going to have to be the one to be like, okay, let's read this one. And I have found that every single book I've chosen that they've been like, I wouldn't choose that one, they have all loved. So, well, not all, but at least 2 of the 3 have loved. Sometimes it's hard to please everybody. Okay, so we are going to be reading Charlotte's Web. Now, I actually own a couple copies of this. My mom, she read this to them a couple years ago, but my youngest one doesn't really remember it. So I'm gonna reread this one in the next coming years. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I've watched, did you guys watch that movie back in the day? Like from the 60s, I think. So this one is Treasure Island. It's obviously abridged, I'm quite sure, because I don't think the original is that short. Restart. Ginger Pie. This one looks really cute. I don't know why. I think maybe the cover has me drawn in, and maybe the name. Hoot. We have The Trumpet of the Swan. This is one that I've been trying to read for several years to my girls, and they're like, we don't want to watch this, so we're gonna read it. This is one that I'm gonna choose. And I mean, everybody says how good of a book this is. So I've owned it for several years. We just have not gotten around to actually reading it. This is The Talented Clementine. Gulliver's Travels. And again, I'm pretty sure this is abridged. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure. This is Poppy. My oldest one said she read this one years ago and she liked it. She checked it out from the library, but she couldn't really remember what it was about. So we can reread that one. We have The View from Sunday. That one looks kind of good. The Toothpaste Millionaire. Everyone wants to read this one. They're excited about that one. We have Maniac McGee. McBroom's Wonderful 1 Acre Farm. This is Tall Tales, which they're excited to read because in writing this year, my older 2 wrote a tall tale, and then we watched the Disney movie, and so they just like tall tales. They're funny. This is The Losers Club. Now, I don't exactly know what this is about, but as the name is not, I think, truly indicative of what the story is about. Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim. I just got this at a garage sale the other day for, I think it was 50 cents. That's another place I get books, is at garage sales. I never pay more than 50 cents to $1 for, I mean, brand new looking, really good condition, good books. This one is Where the Mountain Meets the Moon. This one is Holes. Do you guys remember the movie from like the early 2000s with Shia LaBeouf? So I read the movie I watched the movie and it was pretty weird. So we're just gonna read the book anyway and see how it goes. Next is The Adventures of Tintin. Next is Frindle. I think we have a couple from this author, or at least I want to get a couple from this author because he's written a couple. Andrew Clements. Justin, I almost said Justin Bieber. Justin and the Best Biscuits in the World. I don't know why my brain, saw that. Anyway, this is Mary Poppins, classic book there. This one looks really cute. I don't know, I just love the name. I think I like a lot of the names of these titles. Everything on a Waffle. My girls saw this and they thought that one looked really fun too. And then the next one we have is A Wrinkle in Time. Now, we did watch this movie several years ago and it was awful. Like, for me personally, I remember going through this or watching this movie and I was like, I just like need this movie to be over. I don't like fantasy. Like, that's when I knew I didn't, but it really cemented it in my mind during that movie. But I spoke with a friend who read this book and she was like, the book is so much different than the movie. The movie was not good. Read the book. You'll really like the book. So I'm going to give it a try. I really am. Fantasy is not my cup of tea, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. If I don't love it, then I will just pass it on to my kids and they can read it themselves. And then lastly, we have a couple of these from The Good and the Beautiful. Every year, or the past couple years, they've been doing like a summer reading program where if you just put in, like, you pay for shipping, I think it's like $1 something for shipping per book, you'll get a free book. So I got A Dog Named Sniff, and it's based on grade levels. So they're kind of general and you don't get to choose like what book it is, that's what it is. So the grade level for my youngest is Sniff. She'll read, which is a little bit easier. I couldn't really tell what it was, so I just got her that one. And then she'll be able to read this one too. Little Glass Lake. She's, again, just finished 2nd grade. And then my older two, this one is 3B, level 3, and this one is level 6, but they both, even though they're going into 5th and 7th grade, they both thought that both of these looked good, and they're part of a series. I don't know, this is The Secret Door. This is book 1 of that series. I have a feeling they're gonna read these and be like, we want the whole series, because that's just generally how it goes. And then Lantern Lane. This is the book level 6. And then it comes with these cute little summer reading program. It comes with like a bookmark and it comes with stickers. So you have to read, the goal is read 5 books and then you get this as a reward. I don't know. They have their own reading logs, but these are really cute though. I like that idea. And I probably won't say, oh, you have to read 5 books, because all my girls are big readers anyway. So I will probably just at some point bestow these books onto them. We won't read these out loud, but I just wanted to add those just because it is the summer, and so I don't know. I thought I would add those. So that is what we will be reading this summer. And again, into next school year, and not just next school year. This is gonna take us a couple years to get through these books. But I think I'm excited because we're finally in like a groove of, after many years of like just random read aloud books that I would choose, finally in like, okay, I think we know sort of the type of style of book that we like. And if we don't love it, then we can either plow through, but we haven't come across a book that we really just don't like in quite a long time. So have you read any of these? Is there any particular one that stands out that you're like, you just have to read this one right away? Let me know. Or if there's any we should add to this list, let us know in the comments. You can leave a comment down below, and then other people can get, in addition to this, we can get some more ideas of just some good quality books to read. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you, again, want to see like how I went from not liking books to really enjoying them, I can leave that video down below. If you want to see what books we read this year, I will leave that video down below too, so you can see, just everything that we kind of read this year. It was a mix of audio and regular books. So yes, we do add audiobooks in, which is nice, like during car rides and things like that. I will see you again in another video very soon. I hope you have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye guys.